I did cocaine. I did crack. My name is Ricky. I reside right now in Newport News, Virginia. I'm originally from Portsmouth, Virginia. I'm the baby child of 5. My mother died when I was 12 years old. I felt like when I lost my mother, I lost a big part of myself. I had a praying mother. Every night, my mom would be on the side of the bed with her Bible reading. And I can't remember too much about my mom because I was 12 years old when she passed. So I knew she was a good mom. My dad, he really wasn't in our life. Only thing I know that he would come by and pay the child support that he supposed to pay. But as far as my mom, she took care of all of us. I was living in D.C. I got caught up in the wildlife of drugs. And I'm not gonna sit here and say that I didn't enjoy drugs. I did. If I didn't, I wouldn't have never done it. But at the time, I knew God had another plan for my life. But as God had the plan for my life, I continued to hang out with Satan and do the things that I know I wasn't accustomed to doing, things that I wasn't brought up doing. And my experience with drugs was, regardless what type of drugs I used, how much I used drugs. So as I was in D.C., I portrayed to be a police officer, took drugs from guys, perpetrated being a police officer. I took chances out there in the streets, buying drugs. I took chances of taking drugs. When I got paid, if a day was Monday and I knew I get paid Friday, I knew what I was gonna do Friday with my money. I put money away in the dresser, in a suit jacket or whatever, but I went right back and got it out and got more drugs. I used to sell my clothes for drugs. I did cocaine. I'm not ashamed of it. I did crack. I'm not ashamed of it. I never shot needles. I graduated from snorting cocaine to freebasing. I was like a weekend high. I would get high on Friday all the way through Sunday and prepare myself for Monday to go to work. It been times where I was working at the hospital and I was up in the locker room. I was I was smoking before even people got to work. Then there was time, like they say, it was time when it got so bad. I was looking on the floor for little pieces that I thought I'd drop. Yeah, I was one of them at it, where I dropped a piece of rock. I said, all right, well, I get it later. But after I finished everything, I'm looking for that one piece. If it looked like a rock, I light it up. I was home from work. I was sitting in the house and I was smoking crack. And I had ran out of crack. And I was looking out the window, how can I get some more? So what I did, I dressed up myself up, portrayed to be an undercover. I went out where I knew where they were selling drugs at, and had a flat camera, and say, okay, I got them. I knew where they stashed the drugs at, in a paper bag. And I said, they got them. Once they ran, I grabbed the bag, and I went back home. And my heart, when I walked out around the house, my heart was beating 100 miles per hour. I knew without a doubt that was my life. I should have been dead. I made it through it, but it was only through the grace of God was with me then. When I got out of treatment center, I never looked back. And then I found out, I need to get baptized again. And I did it because someone said, well, you just went down wet, came up wet. And I felt that's what I did. So I got baptized again, and it just truly grateful to know that, God was always in my life. He was always right there, but I never saw him there. I never felt his presence there because I didn't have that intimate relationship with him. Today I can say I have an intimate relationship with God. I can say I'm truly grateful where he brought me from. I'm truly grateful that I can talk about him, no shame. There's been some dull moments in my life when it came to drugs, but I'm glad that I can speak about it now. You can't do it on your own. You need somebody. You need help. Sometimes you need more than my help. You need God's help. But God put us in people's path in life to help one another. But today I can say I'm alive. Spiritually alive, emotionally alive, physically alive. you know, and I thank God, you know what I'm saying? And if there's anything that I can do or say to help someone that's going through that, you know, feel free to look me up. You know what I'm saying? I'm no different than you. I'm no better than you. I'm no less than you. I'm just a human being just like you, trying to get better and trying to have a closer, intimate relationship with God.